Hello and welcome to this video. I showed you how to install EmuGUI on another video that I will link here. Today we are going to do something with it. You didn't set it up because you just wanted to see how this program works, right? And you also need help anyway. That's why I clicked this video. So today we are going to install Windows NT 4.0 Workstation MIPS, so the MIPS port of Windows NT 4.0 Workstation on a EmuGUI or QEMU virtual machine. To begin with, so as you can see in this, let's say, prototype description, number one, you must have QEMU and EmuGUIs installed and set up for this tutorial. I already made another video, this video. Go and watch that if you haven't prepared this yet, and then come back here. And also make sure that it have a Windows NT 4.0 ISO, because I won't provide any downlinks to you. And also there are pretty much no commercial programs for this system, so it's more of a curiosity. But some programs have been ported. This will probably become an entirely other video. So for now, open a new tab in your preferred browser, in my case Firefox, and copy the link. This will download a file called setup.zip. In the directory where you saved it, right click and extract it. Click on extract. Normally you go to on extract, or click on extract all, and click on extract. I press F2. You can also right click and click on rename, and then rename the file from ntprompt.raw to mipsel_bios.bin. Windows will then ask you if you want to change the file name extension. Just click yes, and then copy the file, important, to the root of the EmuGUI directory. Just delete that, and then start EmuGUI. I'm just going to delete that because we're going to make it. And now I'm going to make a new virtual machine called Windows NT 4 MIPS, and select MIPS 64EL and click next. In machine select Magnum, and CPU let QEMU decide. RAM can be up to 128 megabytes. If you give it more than that, then it won't work. Then click next. The VHD path. So I will, in my case, override it. Select QCall 2 and make it 2 gigabytes. give it more and it won't work. As a VGA, the QEMU decide network, select DP83932. This is to be left unchecked. Just type in a dart and click next. And now, without the quotes, copy the additional arguments into here. It's global ds1225y dot file name equals NVRAM and so on and so on. Click finish. You can also give it another name, but click finish. And now wait until the virtual machine has been listed. Now click on it and click on Start Selected Virtual Machine. Click on Browse on the CD-ROM and select the Windows NT 4.0 Workstation ISO. Leave the date and time as it is, 21st 2000, or else it won't, or else the VRAM will reset itself over and over again. Boot from D and then click on Start VM. If you have everything set up correctly, you should now be greeted with this particular. I recommend you also show this. It's here, or you can also click here if you need to. So here on the sysbus cheese 364, press enter. Then navigate to one setup and press enter. Press enter again to initialize the system. Press enter again and just select the defaults. And wait a bit. Press enter again. Set default environment. SCSI hard disk. And leave everything to the default. Leave everything as it is. Then set Ethernet address. And important, if you accidentally clicked on set to system, go to set time and type in 01-01- let's say 99 00 colon 00 colon 00. That would set it to 1999, but 2000 would also work. Then return to the main menu and exit. If it hangs, close out of QEMU, start the virtual machine again with the ISO file inserted, and boot from D again. Now, this time, press enter to run a program. And now type in the following with the Windows NT 4.0 disk inserted. CD colon backslash MIPS backslash arcinst. To repeat, CD column MIPS to repeat, CD column backslash MIPS backslash arcinst and press enter. Then on configure partitions, press enter. Create a system partition. Select create system partition and press enter. Type in type in the maximum size that is possible and press enter. And press enter and now the disk is going to be formatted. This is a fab partition as it wants. Now navigate to exit and press enter. Navigate to exit again, and now go to run a program yet again, and this time type in cd column backslash MIPS backslash setup LDR. To repeat, cd column backslash MIPS backslash setup LDR and press enter. Now the setup, now Windows NT setup should load up. Now press enter to set up Windows NT, press enter again, press page down until you can see F8 I agree, and then press F8. Important, if you are not using an US keyboard layout, like I'm using a German one, the reason why I could do this so quickly was that I already knew what to do. Navigate to keyboard layout, and then select your keyboard layout. In my case it's German. If you have a French keyboard, select French. If you have an US keyboard, just leave it, but just leave it as it is. And after you set your keyboard layout, navigate to the above list, matches my computer, and press enter. Press enter again to install it on the drive. Press enter again and leave the current file system intact. Press enter again, and here press escape, and now Windows NT begins copying files. And if you like this video, you can, if you want, leave a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any of my videos anymore, you can also subscribe to this channel. As Windows NT 4.0 is an old operating system, even on it is running even quickly, even if you call it on a machine like mine. Now press enter to restart the system. If it hangs again, just close out of it again, select it again, and this time boot from C. And now boot the first option that calls itself Start Windows NT Workstation version 4.00. Please note that this is the Service Pack 1. And now setup is initializing. Now click next and wait until setup has prepared everything. Choose typical and click next. Enter your name and click next. Enter the computer's name. I just called WinNT4 MIPS. If you want, you can enter a password, but I won't do that for now. Click no. Choose no, do not create an emergency repair disk, and click next. Click the option Install the most common components and click next. And now click next again. Click next. Start search. Click next again. And now click next again with the TCP/IP protocol selected. Click next again. Click yes to use DHCP. This will automate everything for us. Now click next to start the network. Click at workgroup and leave everything as it is. Click next and then click finish. The time zone is pretty much not affecting anything, as we have to set another daily time than it is in reality anyway. Just click close. Click OK and then click OK again. Now Windows will copy the remaining files that are needed to run. Now restart the system. If you then close out of it again, choose lucien 4.0, but this time we can just leave it as it is and start the virtual machine. And now start the first option. And enjoy. Now select the component monitor 0 and type in send key Control Alt delete and press enter. Now navigate back to SysBus and click OK. If you enter the password, you of course need to type that first, or else Windows NT won't let you in. Now we can wait until Windows NT has fully loaded up. Just click close. Now the last step that I will cover in this video is play around. Windows NT Workstation on the on the MIPS architecture. Now have fun with your Windows NT 4.0 MIPS installation. And by the way, shutdown information. If you want to restart the system, press shutdown and QEMU. Then you can start it again. So now, really, goodbye.